In the grand tapestry of our world, some threads are woven so finely they are easily missed. Burundi is one such place, a small, landlocked nation nestled deep within the heart of Africa. It sits in the Great Rift Valley. To find it on a map, you must look closely. To its north lies Rwanda. To the east and southeast stretches Tanzania, and to the west the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Lake Tanganyika. Burundi is defined not by its size, but by the richness within, a place of highlands and water, often called the Heart of Africa, part of the African Great Lakes region. No ocean coastline, but Lake Tanganyika is a constant, shimmering frontier. The land of Burundi is carved by water, uplifted by ancient geological forces. Its geography is dominated by a central plateau, a spine of highlands that runs through the country like a backbone. This plateau is where most of the population lives, where cities have grown, and where agriculture thrives. To the east, the land slopes away. To the west, it drops into the Great Rift Valley, forming a narrow plain along Lake Tanganyika. Warmer temperatures, different ecosystems, a stark contrast to the cooler highlands. Rivers are the lifeblood of this land, flowing from the central highlands in all directions. The most significant of these is the Ruvubu River. In a small, unassuming forest in southern Burundi, a spring emerges from the earth. Many consider it the southernmost source of the Nile, the longest river in the world. The climate here is a story of elevation. Because of its high average altitude, Burundi enjoys a surprisingly temperate equatorial climate. Instead of oppressive heat, the days are warm, the nights are cool. There are two distinct rainy seasons, February to May, September to November. These rains are essential, replenishing the rivers, watering the crops that feed the nation. In the protected corners of Burundi, life in its wild form continues to thrive. The country is home to several national parks, nature reserves, sanctuaries for a diverse range of African wildlife. Kibera National Park, a vast montane rainforest in the northwest, is a world of its own. Dense trees and misty peaks hide secret life. Troops of chimpanzees move through the canopy, our closest living relatives. Their calls echo through the forest canopy, a primal sound that speaks to the ancient history of this land. The park also hosts various monkeys, black and white colobus monkeys, tails flashing white against deep green. Bird life across habitats is spectacular. Misty rainforests, watery shores of Lake Tanganyika, acacia savannas, a crossroads for migratory species, and home to hundreds of resident birds. The majestic crowned crane wades through marshes. Sunbirds flit among flowers, iridescent in the light. Pelicans along the lakeshore, cormorants along the lakeshore, large mammals like elephants. Lions, now rare, pushed out by human expansion. Still, waterways and forests harbor fascinating creatures. Rusizi National Park on the plains north of Lake Tanganyika. Hippopotamuses wallowing in the Rusizi River. A large crocodile, the legendary Gustav, part of local folklore. Smaller creatures play vital roles. Colorful lizards bask on rocks. Snakes glide through undergrowth. Insect life, diverse and essential for pollination. Lake Tanganyika hides a unique underwater world. Hundreds of species of cichlid fish, many endemic. Brightly colored cichlids display complex behaviors, evolution on show beneath the surface. The soul of Burundi lies in its people. The population is primarily composed of three main ethnic groups, Hutu, Tutsi, Twa. While history has often focused on the divisions between them, these groups share a common language and culture that binds them. They all speak Kirundi. French is also an official language. English has gained prominence. Tradition runs deep. The royal drummers are one of the most iconic symbols of the culture. This is not just music, it is a sacred ritual. The drummers, known as the abatimbo, perform with energy and precision. They often carry heavy drums on their heads while dancing. Their performances are recognized by UNESCO. It is a spectacle of sound and movement. Faith is a cornerstone of life. Most identify as Christian. Roman Catholicism is the largest denomination. Churches are central community places. Traditional indigenous beliefs still influence daily life. These beliefs center on Amana and a deep respect for ancestors. Together, these faiths create a rich spiritual landscape. Daily life is tied to the land and community. Family is the most important social unit. Elders are respected. In rural homesteads, you will see fields of bananas, beans, cassava. Entertainment is simple and communal. Storytelling passes down history and wisdom. Football unites people across ages and backgrounds. People gather around a radio or a small television, cheering for their teams. Burundi's history is long and complex. A story of kingdoms, colonialism, the struggle for identity. For centuries, the country was a kingdom, ruled by a monarch known as the Mwami. Under a line of kings, a sophisticated and hierarchical society developed, Tutsi, Hutu, TWA, living in an interdependent system. The era of monarchy ended with the arrival of European powers. Germany first colonized the region, passed to Belgium after World War I. Colonial rulers often hardened social divisions, laying groundwork for future conflicts. Independence came in 1962. The transition was not peaceful. The decades that followed were marked by political instability and periods of intense civil unrest and violence. The nation's struggle to reconcile tensions worsened during colonial rule. This difficult past has left deep scars on the nation's psyche and has shaped its political landscape. Understanding this journey is essential to understanding the resilience of its people and their deep desire for peace and stability. Today, Burundi is a presidential republic, working to build a stable and democratic future. The political situation remains delicate. The country is a member of the East African community, striving to strengthen institutions and foster national unity. The economy is heavily reliant on agriculture, coffee, tea. The government has plans focused on diversification. There is potential in mining, nickel, other minerals, and a growing hope for tourism. The greatest hope lies in its people, especially its youth. There is a deep desire to move beyond the shadows of the past and build a future of peace and prosperity. The country's natural wonders await discovery: the source of the Nile, the shores of Lake Tanganyika. The vibrant culture embodied by the royal drummers is a gift to be shared. The journey for Burundi is far from over, but is filled with possibility. A small nation with a huge heart, stunning visuals and untold stories waiting for its next chapter. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share, and click the playlist above to watch more videos. Thanks for watching.